Hey everybody, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Vanilla and our Hardcore Druid playthrough. Thank you guys for clicking on the video and joining me here today. I do appreciate you. Today's a maintenance day, so just a fair warning right away here in the video, it's not going to be as long as usual, but it's probably not going to mean that we die. Now, I don't know that for sure at this point. However, yeah, shorter video probably doesn't mean that we end in death. Probably no need to be worried. We're gonna get the rest of our bristleback Quilboar tusk today, and that way we can just get that turned in. I thought about doing Northwatch Hold, but I don't think that we are gonna have time to do that with maintenance, and I don't want to be stuck in the middle of it. So Questy had an update. I updated Questy, and now Questy just does not work. Let's go to the tracker. Okay, not what I was expecting, but still nothing. Okay, awesome. Maybe because nothing's tracked. That could have something to do with it. No, we got some tracked. Okay, here we go. Now it's working. Now it's working, and it even seems like it kept my settings for my text size. So I appreciate that. Okay. Let's get Mark of the Wild and Thorns going. And we can just run out to the north and we can fight any Quilboar up here. Should have a chance to drop the horns that we need. I'm going to drop the Deviant Hides quest. I'm not going to go back to do that one. I might still go back to get the last Wailing Essence we need. Maybe we'll do that today. Well, that's a 10 slot bag. Maybe we'll hang on to that one. Maybe we can kind of do that today if we get through our Quilboar tusk quickly. Maybe we can head up to Wailing Caverns, and perhaps there won't be as many people in there with maintenance coming up, because I doubt people would really want to start a WC run right like a half hour before maintenance. It seems like a silly thing to do, so I doubt anyone playing hardcore would be that silly. Because if they were, they'd probably be dead before WC level. I'm just not seeing Quilboar, which is weird. Oh, here we go. We just need to look in the right places. Well, these guys are under level. I wouldn't mind fighting some guys that are actually worth kill XP. That'd be cool. Now we're playing with Rake today. Rake is an additional bleed that actually builds a combo point. I love bleeds, so the Druid cat form is quickly becoming my favorite thing. Yeah, I wonder if I could find some guys that are higher level. That would be better for me. Then again, we only need 10 more, so... The level 18 guys give a little bit of experience. I should be using Tiger's Fury, that's true. It seems a little bit like overkill, I guess, against these guys. But I should probably get into the habit of trying to use it on cooldown. The bleeds kind of make it so that no matter what, even if they run away, they're probably just not going to get very far. And not with the 2 bleeds on them. Which is a relief to me, because chasing them down without any kind of slow is kind of a challenge. I feel like these guys are like consistently dropping 2 horns, which is really sweet of them. And there we go, that was actually like I thought we were going to have to farm that for a little while, so yeah, now we can head up to Wailing Caverns and maybe we can get these 2 done. We're killing things so fast now that I can't even use a fight as a time to get a good gulp of coffee. I've been very tempted to do Dead Mines, but thinking about the run, and I guess there's a chance that we could encounter elite Murlocs. I don't want to risk my Druid. I don't think in this case of getting over to Dead Mines that the reward is going to be worth the risk, you know what I mean? It'd be a great experience, but... yeah, we'll get to run Dead Mines sometime in the future. You know, one day we'll do an Alliance hardcore run. I say one day because this one's going to 60, so it's going to take us a while to get there. I feel like I'm going to start playing this character a little bit more, though. I feel like I want to be playing for 2 hours a day at this point. Because I'm really interested to see how far we can push on this character. Especially with it being a class that I just didn't resonate at all with initially. To have come so far on it, much farther than other classes that I always felt like I resonated with more and had a better grasp on and enjoyed more. See the Paladin, who died so quickly, it was like an eye blink. It was level 9 and done. It was Princess, that's right. I think what it was is that on classes that I really love, that I'm super comfortable with, I get overconfident. Because I got way overconfident. I pulled Princess at like level 9. Who does that when they don't want to die? Well, the good news is I don't see a lot of other players. That's good news. Well, there's a Druid. Changed my mind. If he could fight them at level 23, we could probably do it at level 24. Oh, hey there. We didn't really want to do it like that, necessarily. I'm gonna do like a 5-point bleed on this guy. Because he has a name. And I don't really know why he has a name. But I don't really want to find out. Well, that was good. It's probably completely unsafe and unnecessary. I saw this. I was drawn in by the hole back here. I was like, ooh, a hole. Can I crawl through that as a cat? And then we ended up running into that guy who was hanging out in stealth, if I'm not mistaken. Because I certainly didn't see him. So guys, don't get lured in by the hole, okay? Because there's going to be somebody hanging out in stealth, and they're going to stab you with a knife. The worst part about getting stabbed with a knife is it's not like getting shot. It's not just over. It keeps happening. And you're there the whole time. So yeah, avoid the dark holes. I'm not seeing any of these items. But then again, we have seen several other players, so that's probably shouldn't come as a surprise. It seems like to do this like on your own, you'd really have to be super patient and maybe just sit and farm the respawns. I don't think like running around and looking around is a good tactic. Apparently there are none of the items further this way, which, yeah, I mean, I believe it. Now the question is, how do I get back up? Yeah, I mean, both times we've tried to come do this, it has felt like a waste of time. It just seems really improbable. I don't think there are enough that spawn on the outside, either the enemies or the items on the ground, for people to come out there and get. When we're this populated here on Bloodcell Buccaneer server, I just really don't think that there are enough items for the amount of players that are on. That being said, we do have that quest over near Ratchet that we should do. We have to plant the Zevra carcass, and we have to lure in Ishamuhail. Ishamuhail. Yes. Yeah, that's the correct pronunciation in the canon. Let's head up to the crossroads first. We'll turn in the Quilboar Tusk quest to Mankrik, and then we'll just jump on a flight point and head out to Ratchet. We do have a talent point because, you know, I'm pretty bad at seeing when we level. I know we trained even, but talent points though. We could grab Feral Charge. We're not using bear form as much as I initially thought we would because I've been really enjoying cat form. So I want to pick something that benefits cat form, which is kind of making me regret my points in feral aggression. Oh, and let's see, and the damage caused by your ferocious bite. Ferocious bite. I don't even have ferocious bite yet, so yeah, that seems like wasted points for right now. Yeah, I can't. Whoa, we are maxed out on inventory. We need to take care of that promptly. I worked on a little bit of first aid, so the first aid is up a little bit. I don't think I did any more skinning. We don't have any mats right now, really. I've used all the mats we have for skinning. So now we're collecting more. We've used most of our linen, most of our wool is gone. So yeah, that's where we're standing with first aid right now. What else can we get rid of? I need to use some of these, so I'm gonna hang on to them. We have a fishing rod equipped. That's just really special. So I was trying to work on fishing. I don't think I worked on it very much. I'm gonna sell the strength. I don't think I need it at this point when we're in cat form so much. And let's go ahead and we'll apply the medium armor kits that I've made. It probably doesn't really help a lot, but, you know, in hardcore, every little bit can matter. It can matter. Every little bit can matter if you get yourself into a really, really bad position that you should have avoided in the first place, and I've gotten myself into plenty of those, so I regularly get myself into bad situations that I should know better. So yeah, the armor could save us, is what I'm saying. I'm gonna hold on to the last one. I'm gonna get rid of the milk, but that's only because I'm gonna buy something a little bit better than the milk. Let's get this turned in.
Strength and honor.
I'm gonna grab the agility here.
Go forth
and just see if maybe we don't stack just agility. See how that goes. Let's hit up the innkeeper. And we will get some melon juice. I think level 15 is melon juice. We're really close to level 25, so maybe a little bit of melon juice, but then a stack of the sweet water. Why do I feel like I made that name up?
I've been expecting you.
Melon juice was correct. Moon... Oh, that's 20, 35. Sweet nectar. It was close to sweet water.
Be careful. What do you need?
What do I need? I need a ride to Ratchet. I need to drink more coffee. Of course, that's what I need. Server shut down in 15 minutes, guys. Alright, so we're heading to the northwest. But basically, we're just going to the north. Blue leaf tubers, that's like Razorfen Downs, right? So I was looking at the gear for Shadowfang Keep, and I think the highest level gear in there was level 25. And I think maybe level 25 would be a good time to do Shadowfang Keep. And you know, it's safe to travel there. It's easy for Horde to travel there. Oh man, it's actually hard to think about doing a hardcore playthrough or any vanilla playthrough on Alliance because, in my opinion, they get the short end of the stick when it comes to dungeons and the accessibility of dungeons. This has been a pet peeve of mine for a while in vanilla. Is that they get dead mines, right? But dead mines is like, you gotta be level 19 or 20 to do dead mines. Meanwhile, the Horde gets Ragefire Chasm at level 15. And you can do it at level 15. Hell, you could probably do it at level 13. Okay, so then moving on to the next level bracket. The Horde immediately get Wailing Caverns at level 18. And then finally, you know, level 18, 19, on the Alliance, you can do your first dungeon, the Dead Mines. It's a cool dungeon, amazing dungeon. You can farm it over and over and over, gonna have a blast. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. Next dungeon you do is gonna be Shadowfang Keep. Well, guess what? If you're on the Alliance side, good luck doing lots of Shadowfang Keep runs, because you are gonna be running a lot. And you have to get to South Shore before you're really at level to be in that area. It's a little bit dangerous, a little bit of a run. And yeah, I feel like you just don't... And then Scarlet Monastery, same thing. All of the Scarlet Monastery dungeons, you know, you're on Alliance side, you take the Zeppelin to Undercity, boom, you're there. What do you have to do on the Alliance side? You have to have the Chilwyn Camp flight point, which is really hard to get. And then you have to survive the run, which is really hard to do. I thought we had the Zevra carcass. But now I'm thinking, did I put it in the bank? Is that possibly something that we did? It was a pink-ish skin-looking item. Okay, well, we could check the bank, or we can go kill some Zevra. I think checking the bank is going to be faster, but then if I don't actually have it in the bank, then let's go kill some Zevra. We've got 12 minutes until server shutdown. Can we hunt a Zebra, get its carcass, drag it back here, and then take on Ishamahul for his fang? I don't know, but we're gonna try. Yeah, I feel like, you know, if you're gonna play vanilla classic era, you gotta play on the Horde side if you want to run dungeons. I want to run so many dungeons. I'm really looking forward in a way to the Blizzard hardcore servers, because I'm pretty sure they're not going to have arbitrary rules. I'm pretty sure the fundamental and maybe the only rule governing an official hardcore server is going to be that you can't res. If they're smart, they won't even let you train the res spells, you know what I mean? And then you don't delete your character, it stays as a ghost, right? You can have little ghost walks if you are into that kind of thing. That would be, but lifting the other restrictions, like the no grouping, the no auction house. I'd love to have a hardcore server where like the in-game economy worked. Because life is hardcore, we have an economy. Seems to be necessary. That'd be amazing. It would give professions like so much more openness. You would be able to do things like enchanting that you can't do solo because you need stuff that blacksmiths make and things like that. There are a couple of things like that in some different professions. And yeah, it would really open things up. Alright, we got Zebra here, level 14 Zebras. Let's get Thorns back up. Alright, there's the Zebra carcass. It only took one kill, just like it only took one kill the first time we got it. Let's see if we can get it laid out. Get this one done. We got 10 minutes, guys. It looks pretty promising. It only took us 2 minutes to run up here, so... What I'm really worried about is like, so let's say we get to 60. You know, then we're looking at hardcore raids. I've never done the raids in the vanilla era. Even playing the game for 20 years, I've seen videos and stuff. Never done them. Never even stepped into them like afterwards on a high level character just to go into the boss rooms. So yeah, I have no idea. I'd have to do a lot of studying. I know that they're pretty simple, but I do also know that like people die in raids, man. You put a 40-man raid together, and like how do people not die? Because somebody always dies, you know what I mean? Or is that what it's like? I should probably watch some guys. I'm sure there are some good videos I can watch for some people doing hardcore raiding. I want to see what the likely outcome is with a bunch of like actual people doing it who've done it for a long time. Because I have to feel like some people will die. I want people to start talking about roguelite progression in hardcore World of Warcraft. I want this thought to get out there, so I'm going to keep talking about this thought. I'm going to keep talking about this thought so that if it ever does get out there into the wild, into the collective consciousness of humanity, that I can say, hey, that was my idea. And please, if you can, point me now to somewhere else on the internet where someone has discussed a roguelite edition system meta progression to hardcore WoW. Point me to that. I dare you. It doesn't exist. Or does it? You tell me. But yeah, I'm gonna keep talking about it because I feel like something would be cool. Even if it's like, let's say it's like a shared bank that you open up at a certain level so you can dump a certain amount of items. Kind of like how, if any of you guys played Outward, there were these things in Outward called Legacy Chest. And what you could do is you could shove any item in there. And then on your next character, you can go out into the world, find that chest, get the item. So it was like a way to progress, even if a run would end, or let's say you beat the game on a character, you want to roll again, you can leave it this powerful item. Maybe something like that, like rewards or options you open up as you progress through the level brackets. So let's say you get to level 10. Okay, maybe you can put up to 5 gold in the bank. That can be used on your next character. Let's say you get to level 20, you can put 5 gold and 2 pieces of gear in the bank. Something like that would be good. We went way past it. Robert's talking too much, and he just went right past the objective. But yeah, think about that, guys. Give me your thoughts on maybe a system like that, where at certain level brackets, you open up things that can carry forward into your next hardcore run. And I would like that to be a part of how hardcore World of Warcraft works. I would want it to be part of how the hardcore servers work. And I think it could be something as simple as a bank. It could be something really simple. It could be stuff that's really awesome, like extra talent points. You know what I mean? Every 10 levels, your next character gets an extra talent point to spend in the tree. How significant could that come to be in a hardcore setting, and how many talent points would it take for it to be significant? Because something like that would be cool too. But that would obviously be like game altering, right? It would make your next character more powerful, but that's kind of the point of roguelite, is that you get the meta progression that's going to help you for your next run. So even though you're going to die in this run, you know you're going to die at like level 12. You know you're going to unlock something for level 10 that's going to make the next run smoother, maybe more fun, more enjoyable, but also a higher rate of success. And I really feel like if people love roguelite games, man. If they added something like that into hardcore WoW, I think that would like boost the popularity of it so much. That is my personal opinion. I've watched so many people who didn't think they were like interested in those kinds of games get really sucked in by the meta loop of roguelike progression. Even in games like Hades, where it's like the progression was, a lot of it was like just, you know, a lot of it was story. You know, you played a lot of the game just to keep uncovering the dialogue options. Even when you were fully satisfied with like your weapon being upgraded and things like that, the story's still going. The story was the meta progression of just doing the endless runs to try to get to the end. Where are we going with this? Oh, that's a Camp Taurajo thing. Okay, so let's... 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Is that enough time to jump on a flight, get the Taurajo, and get it turned in? Or does that get us stuck somewhere in the air? I think it's probably enough time. I kind of wish we had sprint. Or anything to help us move a little bit faster. Speaking of sprint, I really can't afford to spend any money because we're gonna have to start thinking about our mount. I'm kind of excited to just be able to go grind just for mount money in like the Badlands or something. We're not gonna make it to Taurajo, guys. I'm just gonna go park it at the inn here. I'm excited to go grind for mount money. I think like Stranglethorn and the Badlands are where I remember grinding in the past. The cats drop like soft fluffy tails or something that sell for a lot, and then the coyotes in the Badlands drop something valuable as well. But that's going to be fun on a hardcore character. We can grind out a couple levels just killing stuff. That'll get us ahead of our leveling curve. Everyone's heading to the inns. Let's grab ourselves a seat before the place fills up. It's not the best seat in the house. Let's see if we can get something better. There we go. That's a little better. But yeah, guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts about hardcore official servers, Blizzard servers hardcore. I'd love to hear your thoughts about the roguelite ideas I've put forward. Are they cool? Are they stupid? Would it be good for the game? Would it ruin it? Are you totally not interested? Does it provoke thought and imagination? Let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there in the real world and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.